Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today I have a fragrance from the house of Lattafa, but before I get into that, I just want to say thank you guys again. It means a lot to be playing on those electronic devices, whether it is that cell phone, that laptop, that desktop, maybe it's that brand new TV like that one right there, that Samsung, that LG, that TCL, whatever the hell it is. And you know what? You got me playing on that big boy right now. Again, it is an honor to be playing on one of those devices. Man, we are closing in on 2,000 subscribers, and again, man, without you guys, this would not be possible. You guys have made this all worthwhile, worth doing all these videos for you guys. The comments in the morning, the likes, the sharing of this channel, all those things are very much appreciated by me, this guy on this side of the camera. And again, it is just an honor, okay? And it's very much appreciative of each and every one of you guys. And man, one more day, Christmas Eve today, Christmas Day tomorrow. We all get to open up our gifts and stuff like that. If you've got any, if you don't, you know what, man? I know it's been hard for a lot of people, man. This year, like things look like they're starting to get better, and then all these new damn COVID variants keep coming around and kind of putting a damper on people's Christmas, man. But whatever it is, man, do not let the Grinch steal that joy, okay? Again, the Grinch could be pretty much anything. It's not that green little monster, man. Grinch could be pretty much anything. It could be an ex-wife, could be an ex-husband, could be any one of those things, could be a boss, could be bills, could be any one of those things. Do not let those things ruin that joy, okay? So with that being said, let's finally get into this fragrance. Again, once we get to that 2,000 subscribers, we are going to have a darn good giveaway. A darn. But let's get into this fragrance today. This one is, again, from Lattafa. Now, this one is pretty much should symbolize what Christmas is all about. Now, this is the first time I'm smelling it. It's the first time I'm actually opening the box. It's been sitting under that pile of rubbish over there for probably almost a year, and I'm finally getting to it. Maybe this is the perfect timing, the day right before Christmas. This one is Ameer Oudh. Now, this one is supposed to be like their version of Mason Margiela's by the Fireplace, and you guys all know that one. That's kind of like smoky, woody, kind of nutty, and therefore that's why that's this one. So I have not smelt by the Fireplace in a while. It's been a while, man. Go over there to Sephora to go smell that. That seems like to be one of the only places that you can go over there and smell that with no issues. Sephora's and stuff like that. Maybe Macy's and Nordstrom, but Sephora's for sure. You can go right up in there. Most of them are at Kohl's too now, so if you got a Kohl's where you live, you can just go there and go smell it. But this is Ameer Oudh Lattafa. I'm expecting a nice smoky, woody, nutty, creamy scent. But there's that bottle. The box. The box looks pretty decent. It's got like this little design texture on the side of the boxes. Then all that right there on the front. Not sure what that means, but we do got some batch code stuff right there. That's one of those QR codes. You can scan that and something will pop up eventually. Throwing little booklets in here. That's pretty cool. Go on that Lattafa.com website. Go check it out. But take a look at this bottle. Man, okay, so take a look at that bottle. Pretty much the same design that is on that box is on that bottle. Overall, nice, big, rectangular-ish size bottle. Almost the size of a ice cream sandwich. There goes that ice cream filling. There's all that cookie goodness on the outside. But there you go. Look at that color of that. Looks kind of like ambery color, that apple juice, kind of maybe some cognac. But look at that color. Very nice color in there. And the cap, guys, that is one thing I always like doing, especially on some of these fragrances that have super duper hype around it. Check that cap, man. Honestly, sometimes I think the cap is so underrated in fragrance. Like, it's like that weight of a cap, the overall feel of a cap can pretty much determine what there is to come within this fragrance, man. Sometimes those nice heavy caps, there's something to say about those heavy caps when you get them. You're like, man, I bet you any money this fragrance is going to smell so good. And Man, I have no doubts about this one. So let's finally spray it. But again, that cap is pretty darn heavy, okay? So don't throw it at anybody. Here we go. Nice big amount of juice, and we're just gonna make this the scent of the day. Man, when you guys be careful, if you guys are bald or you guys do a lot of shaving around your head, be careful when you spray, okay? That does sting a little bit when you spray right on your chest area, but man, yep, this smells festive. It smells like a group of people just sitting around that fireplace. Again, it's got to be a woody fireplace. Can't just be one of those gas woody places. You're not going to get the same smell, but you got some burning wood going on in there. You got like the smokiness, most likely from that smoke after it's hitting that wood. You got that wood, that smokiness. Kind of getting a little bit of this. Seems like there's a little bit of florals on here. Maybe some rose or something like that. There's a little bit of hint of florals right underneath all that. But up in the air, again, it smells woody, smoky. Just like a nice fireplace, if you will. It's kind of got this slight sweet now, almost like it's almost similar to, you know, like it's sweet enough just to say it's there. It's not overly sweet. It's almost like a cashew. You know how cashews have that just a touch of sweetness to it, even though it's not like a honey roasted, but you can taste just that little bit of sweetness. It's kind of what I'm getting with this, like that little bit of smell, not too much. It is definitely kind of creamy, woody, maybe some sandalwood, maybe some cedar in here as well. Man, overall, that is a darn good fragrance. The only thing it is definitely loud, okay? It's not as loud as I was expecting it to be. Now, the thing is, neither are Maison Margiela fragrances. A lot of those are not loud either. So I was expecting this one to be a little bit louder, just a little bit more punch in the face, okay? It's not there quite yet, but I am getting whiffs of this in the air. So this is probably not going to be like the biggest scent bubble, but you might have an amazing scent trail. There is a difference, you guys, okay? There's times where I wore fragrances that, you know, you pretty much spray it and you get this huge bubble of the smell with you. You walk into one room, you walk through back to the other room, you don't really get that much of a whiff. It kind of just stays with you. This is probably most likely going to be one of those ones that you spray, doesn't seem too loud or anything like that. You walk away, you walk through, and you start smelling it as you're walking back to where you started from. This most likely is going to have a nice scent trail, okay? It's not super loud, it's loud enough. You're going to get about an arm's length worth of projection, okay? This fragrance smells very, very good, you guys, okay? Now, again, from what I'm smelling from here, okay, and if this is, and pretty much a lot of you guys have said this is pretty much Maison Margiela's take, and I've had a few Maison Margiela fragrances, okay, some of them do not last all that long, and you're paying about $130, okay. If there is maybe one slight difference in this over that one, honestly, I wouldn't even suggest going to get that Maison Margiela. $130 compared to about $45 for this bad boy, okay. This smells great. The bottle looks way better than Maison Margiela. Doesn't have that little string attached around that little top. Has that nice heavy cap, which is very nice. Smells good. It smells very good. Smells very festive again. This is going to be for that cold winter months, sitting around that fireplace with a few people, okay? You don't want to be too offensive. You just want to smell a little bit loud. You don't want to smell like a fresh guy. You don't want to smell clean. You want to smell like with the times, okay? With Christmas, you got the pine trees around. You got marshmallows roasted and stuff like that. You got nuts going on. Got everything going on, and you just need this bad boy right here to kind of just take it away. And there you go. It's got like a little bit of sweetness, smoky, woody, kind of nutty, kind of creamy, a little bit sandalwoody, a little bit of slight. Smells like there's some slight florals in here, like rose, something dark, a dark floral, okay? It's not too much. It's right in the background, okay? You got a little bit of that sweetness, just like a cashew. Like I said, how a cashew has just that little bit of sweetness, even though it's not like a honey roasted or a sugar-coated cashew. It has just that touch of sweetness. This is exactly what it has. It's not too sweet. Man, That one's pretty good, you guys. I'm quite impressed. I should have opened it a while back, but hey, good thing is this thing has been sitting, getting all juicy, macerating a little bit, marinating together, all those wonderful oils and aromas in here. They've just been sitting there. Now they get to finally breathe, and man, this thing smells great. So there you guys go. Ameer Al Oudh from Lattafa. Again, this is their take on Mason Margiela's Fireplace, by the Fireplace. Okay, again, this smells just like a fireplace, smells Christmassy. Now you're not going to get that pininess like from a Christmas tree, but that's what the damn Christmas tree is there for. Unless it's a fake one, then you're just going to have to spray some pine spray in the air. Maybe spray some Ralph Lauren, the green, the original. That would kind of maybe do that. Spray this with a little bit of that polo green. I think that would be real nice. Like if you wanted to layer this with something, like especially for that Christmas time, this with a little bit of that polo, give you a little bit more of that pininess with this smoky, woody, nutty, slightly sweet, rosy, floral, if you will. Go check this one out, okay? Ameer Al Oudh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.